So let's add the navigational property into the country class first. We need to add a collection of authors. So it's going to be a property iCollection of type author, and I'll call it authors. However, unlike our other properties, the navigational properties are better to be virtual. This allows Entity Framework to override the property and create a so-called proxy class at runtime, and that allows for so-called lazy loading. This allows Entity Framework to avoid loading the complete tree of dependent objects that are actually not needed sometimes. The Entity Framework tracks the relationships and changes in the database using DB context, and with lazy loading, we will have access to the tree of classes and we'll be able to interact with the ones we need. So now let's go to author, and we will add the country as the navigational property. So it's going to be a property, and it's going to be of type country, and I'll call it country. But again, I'll make it virtual. Alright, next let's do the reviewer, and the reviewer needs a collection of reviews. So we will do a property of type iCollection of review, and I'll call it reviews. And once again, don't forget to make it virtual. Now let's go to review, and the review needs a navigational property for the reviewer, but also for the book. So we will do two of them. The first one will be the reviewer. Let's make it virtual. And the second one will be for the book. And again, let's make it virtual. So now let's go to the book, and we will add the collection of reviews for the book. So it will be iCollection of review, and I'll call it reviews. Oh, and virtual. Alright, so these are the one-to-many relationships. But what about the other relationships? Well, in our case, we want the book to be able to belong to multiple categories, and of course each category will have multiple books in it. So that is many-to-many relationship. And the same goes between author and a book. One book can have several authors, and one author can have many books that the author wrote. So again, this is many-to-many relationship. So let's have a look at those next.